Good morning. I have thoughts, and you're all going to hear about them, because that's what this is all about. I just got done editing a whole vlog. I'm going to put you over here. I just got done editing a whole vlog, and now I don't want to post it because I think it's stupid and boring. And that is the whole issue with all of my vlogs, is that when I'm editing them, I get really, self-conscious and think about, I say and so much that I must sound like an idiot and like an airhead. And I'm so boring and my life is so boring. One of my biggest fears, I guess it is one of my biggest fears, is that I'm uninteresting. I'm terrified of being boring. And that's why I've gotten a lot better, but I had a shopping addiction. And I justified it because I would go thrift shopping. So I was like, oh, it's cheap, it's fine. But I was in my car driving, which is where I have all my best psychological breakthroughs. And I was like, why do I do this? Why do I spend so much money? What am I doing? What is the reason behind this? And I think the reason I buy, because all the stuff I buy is clothes, I think the reason I buy so many clothes is because on some level, I'm trying to be deep here. Fly, stop buzzing. I think the reason I buy so many clothes is because I, on some level, am convinced that I have to look super interesting and cool to make up for the fact that I'm boring. If I look cool, maybe people won't realize that I suck. But that's not true. I know I have a personality. It's just, maybe it doesn't translate well. I've been told that I'm very even-keeled and deadpan. This up angle is not doing it for me. I've been told I'm very even keel and deadpan, so I think it makes stuff come across as, I don't know, boring. I'm not big and over the top like old Emma Chamberlain or Brittany Broski, so I feel like therefore it just doesn't translate. I'm just too subtle and esoteric for the mainstream audience. I am hungry. Anyways, I film these vlogs and I get to editing, and I hate editing to begin with because it makes me hear how much I say and how boring I am and all that shit I just said. I'll come up there. I'll fuck you up. Yeah, so I filmed a vlog and it was just some of the stuff that I did throughout the day, and I was like, wow, this sucks and I don't want to post this. Meaningless, empty, boring content. But isn't all content meaningless and boring and empty? I feel like, is this giving Star Wars? Tell me this hood, the way this hood drapes, isn't giving Star Wars. I feel like I would emerge from the mist and drop some crazy Jedi knowledge. The reason Anakin fell to the dark side is because he did not slay. Anakin wouldn't have fallen to the dark side if he had used my Princess Polly affiliate code. I don't have a Princess Polly affiliate code. That was just the very first brand I thought of for some reason. I do, however, have an Amazon storefront page, which I also am feeling kind of conflicted about. I am trying to figure out how to earn money. I have a job, but I got bills to pay. So I have a little Amazon storefront situation. And I promised that I only added stuff that the Amazon storefront thing is super new to me, so I think some people buy shit just so they can put it on their storefront. You can only put stuff on your storefront that you have purchased. When you add stuff to your storefront, you can only go through your previous orders. You can't just add anything you want, which is good. But there's a ton of stuff on there that I didn't even add because it sucks. I don't want to promote stuff that I think sucks. I don't want to be disingenuous. So if you look at my Amazon storefront and are thinking about buying something, comment or DM me and be like, how did you feel about this? And I will tell you, there's a cat in my yard that's not my cat. Hold on, I gotta take a picture of this. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Sorry, my yard is ugly. Who are you? Who are you? You don't have a collar. I'm gonna put out a little bowl of dry food, hold on. I'm going to work now. I got distracted earlier because my mom came home from the grocery store. So I helped her take the groceries out of her car, and then what? And then I helped her make Italian wedding soup, and now I'm taking some of that to work. And just like in every other vlog I've ever done, sorry for the road noise, my car is ancient. So I don't even really hear it until I start to edit, and then I'm like, oh, that's super obnoxious. So sorry. I forgot what I was talking about before I got distracted by that stray cat in my yard. Yeah, so I guess my point was that I live such a like full and beautiful life, and it's hard for me to show that, I guess, in a way that is authentic but doesn't interrupt that life. I'm trying to strike a balance between vlogging and making videos and still living my life without a camera. Like, I go to a lot of shows. I'm very active in my local music scene. I haven't been lately because I've been kind of, I don't know, I've been weird about leaving my house. I just haven't wanted to leave my house for some reason. But I need to break out of that because I'll get stuck. I'll get like stuck in my house, and my friends will invite me out and I won't want to go. Even though I know in my head, like, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna have fun, I'm gonna be really glad I went, but I just get stuck. And I feel myself kind of doing that, and I don't want that. But anyways, I am active in my local music scene, and I don't like taking pictures or photos at shows, because one, I'm never gonna watch the videos ever again. But also I like to live in the moment. Hardcore music and the hardcore scene is really, really important to me. It changed my life. It changed the trajectory of my life. I've met so many beautiful and wonderful people and traveled to places I never would have gone otherwise. And it's just been really wonderful for me. So I don't like to take pictures or videos at those shows. I just want to live in the moment and be a little less strange and awkward and introverted than I normally am. So I need to start going to shows again. I've been slacking. I've been agoraphobic. I don't know if that's how you say that. My back really hurts for some reason. You ever get your period and your back hurts? Like your lower back? That's what I get. I don't get like cramps in like my abdomen. I get the craziest back pain. And I'm getting that right now for some reason. I always get it at the beginning of my period, and right now it's the end. And I don't, it's just such an uncomfortable, strange feeling. I don't like it. But yeah, it's hard for me to strike a balance between showing my life and being private, and showing my personality but not like playing it up and being fake, because my natural disposition is monotone. I don't know, I wouldn't call myself calm, I would call myself even keeled, if that makes sense. Because like I said earlier, it's a fear of mine that I am boring and uninteresting. And I know deep down that I'm not. I don't know, it's hard. Because you also get this fear that if you're just yourself, like whoever you may be, it's too much or too little. I don't know, I want everyone to like me so much, and that's just not how it works. Not everything is for everyone. There is no universal anything. Not everybody's gonna like me. There's no one person on this earth that everybody likes. I want everyone to like me so bad. People have always been like, oh, how do you not care what other people think? Like, how do you, my personal style is relaxed a little bit, but I used to like wear super bright makeup every day and dye my hair a bunch of colors and like do crazy haircuts, and I would make my own clothes and just like wear whatever I wanted. And people would be like, how do you not like worry so much about what other people think and people staring at you and people judging you? And I never really knew what to say to that, because a lot of people that asked me that like were well-meaning, like they genuinely were asking, but I think a lot of people were like, doing that weird, like, oh my god, I could never do that. You know what I mean? Like a weird backhanded thing. Like when people say, oh, you're so confident, and it's like, okay. But I'm bad at social cues, so I always think everyone is being 100% authentic in everything they say. So, like, I take people at face value, unfortunately. But, so a lot of people asking me that meant that they, like, genuinely wanted to know how I didn't care. And the answer is that I do care so much. I care so much what other people think of me. Like, I've never been able to vlog in public. I tried once. I was like, people talk out loud to their phones all the time. I could be on FaceTime with someone right now, and I tried to do it, and I immediately, like, couldn't fucking do it. I was in, like, an empty thrift store, and I just couldn't do it. I care so much what people think of me. I was at work, and, I was crocheting, and some girls, they were my age or younger, like, I heard them laughing, and when I looked up, they were literally, like, giggling and whispering and pointing at me. I could barely hear them, but they were like, oh my god, look at the worker, like, literally being like a grandma. And I was like, so funny. So crazy someone is crocheting. That's so wacky, Mackenzie. That's so crazy that people have interests. I don't know, I can be pretty insecure. I just want people to like me so bad, and that's not a good thing, really, for me. But I think my desire to be myself and do what I want just outweighs the insecurities enough where it's like, yeah, people laughing at me and making fun of me and not being nice to me and not liking me sucks, but trying to be something I'm not sucks more. And then if you try to be something you're not, and you're not yourself, and people still don't like you, then it's a double whammy of miserable inauthenticity. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I kind of forgot what the whole point of this was. I'm having a hard time making YouTube videos because of all of the things I talked about. And I think what I need to do is just make them and edit them and post them. And if they suck, they suck. And if they don't, they don't. That's why some of my videos have editing mishaps. Like, it's not perfect. Because if I edit the videos for too long and I watch certain clips over and over and over again, I'll never post them. That's why I've taken, more than once, I've taken years long, like, I just won't post on YouTube for a while. And, what the fuck? Okay. And that's just because, like, I all of a sudden will think all my content sucks and blah, blah, blah. Alright, I'm at work. What time is it? I gotta go. Talk to you later, bye.